1v1. Oh, no jump man. We got Dan Rue and Tommy Unold. This is actually gonna be quite interesting. I have to say though, when we look at games that a lot of different celebrities, influencers, and just people in general play, 2K is one of those games. And it looks like, okay, so Dan Rue, hometown, Baton Rouge, LA, superpower, I mean, we saw his dancing. A little bit, a lot of thrusting up in there, but I mean, maybe that adds to the fact that he's a sharpshooter, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we're gonna see how well he does in the game itself. And then, of course, we have Tommy Unold. Oh, they both say, this actually looks like it's pretty even.
It's kind of even, yeah, with the basketball side, okay.
We're gonna get into the game to see what strategy each of these players are gonna have in the first game of today's Global Gaming League. Let's give it up for them, y'all.
So I have a tip, like, as well. So I play off ball, like defense. So I let the computer play defense most of the time. So I play off ball. So if I'm going big with AD, and then I'm going to go to the paint with LBJ. I don't really shoot that much. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing.
See, they're already reading my mind.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
They're already reading my mind. See, I'm the type of guy where I'm just going after stats. I'm seeing who's the best overall team. You got to think it's the Celtics. They just won the championship, so I would kind of pick them as well. So nothing too strange here. I like how it's kind of a little slow. Nobody's taking those big shots, passing the ball around first because you're not in a big deficit. You can take your time. You can feel the game out, figure out how your opponent is playing, kind of download him for a few quarters.
And you got to be smart when it comes to the perimeter shooting, right? You can't just shoot threes to shoot threes, right? Obviously, there's some players, right, that's what they're known for, but I wouldn't go out the gate swinging.
So what I'm going to tell you right now, which would be really smart, is they really need to run plays for Kevin Durant. Because Kevin Durant got a crazy mismatch right there. You know what I'm saying? If I was, they need to go around so they could get KD open. He's a sniper. That's easy money sniper right there.
Yeah, and I expect that to kind of formulate more and more as the game does go on. They realize what they're up against. They realize they can't do that basic style game. They do got to set up the plays. We already saw Dan trying to set one up there with the Phoenix Suns. Didn't necessarily work out for him, but we see the attempts coming in, and once they start to feel more and more comfortable, they're going to start seeing more success.
So right now they trading buckets. What do you think each team need to do right? Oh, take the shot. Let's go, baby.
Green, but it's in.
Go green, baby.
I think another part of the game, too, that adds to the strategy. Oh, there you go.
What did I just say earlier? Easy money
just feed it to
sniper
KD.
all day,
feed it to KD. Another aspect of the game, which is very similar to basketball in real life, is the fact that they can utilize pauses or timeouts as part of their strategy. At any time, GGL officials may order the pause of a game. Obviously, it's bound to the features and limitations of NBA2K, but they can also strategically take those timeouts if they need to.
Those shots are very, very important in the early portions of the game because once we get to the second half, they're going to realize time is running out. If I'm down by, let's just say, 5-6 points, it's easy to score 3 shots. We know, take your time, use all the time, but they might not be feeling like they have that much time.
The first quarter, one thing that you notice about Boston is that Boston seems to be more focused and more consistent, and they starting to pick apart Phoenix. And all it takes is a couple more buckets, and then they on the run. So Phoenix got to stop them immediately.
You see the coaching coming in for both of these teams. First quarter adjustments. Look, he's checking his hands, making sure they're dry right now. No wet palms, no sweaty hands right there. Just making sure he has good grip on the controller.
He should be running a little more pick and rolls and setting up Devin Booker to get more of those shots. I mean, Devin Booker is a straight shooter when it comes to threes, and Suns, even in the regular season, relied heavily on him. I would set it up where he can get them threes to get ahead or at least keep up with Tommy.
Turnover right there, wide open, and the slam.
Oh my
GGL, GGL. That's what we do right now, baby.
And just like I was talking about, you got to take advantage of the turnovers. You also got to minimize those turnovers because even if you're taking advantage and making the shots, if you're turning the ball over, it only means so much.
And Aaron was right. They got to get Devin Booker open.
There you go.
Yeah!
That's what I'm saying. I'm calling it. I told you.
That's that energy
You gotta lean into your top players. You can't keep going into KD. Obviously, KD is an all-around player, right? He can obviously go in for the dunk. He can do a layup. He can do a mid-range shot as well as three-point shot. But if you're relying on him so much, if they switch up the D and do, a double team on him, if you're not, you gotta play smart. But if you do that, it's going to open up space for Devin Booker to be able to make those shots.
Exactly.
Especially if Dan Rue keeps heating up with the Phoenix Suns and those threes, it's going to be kind of hard to stop. So you might want to go ahead and purposely foul, get him on the line instead.
I mean, look, now you got Booker who's on fire as well as KD. So clearly you got to
let's go.
Clearly you got to lean into those players right now.
He's done. He's done playing around. He's woken up right now. We're going to need to see something from Tommy here, at least on this possession right here. He needs to be able to score this. 56 seconds. If he gives the ball over here, he's basically giving up for Phoenix for a free shot.
Now, I'm going to tell you right now, Dan made a big mistake because he was playing off-ball defense, which was great, but he left the three-point shot open. Don't do that because, like, get hot real quick.
Well, I think he did that because he thought maybe that they were going to drive in, right? But clearly it left him open to take that shot.
Yeah. It's kind of quick to notice those things, which is huge. They're down by 1. They're not going to get the last possession. The last possession should go over to Phoenix Suns and Dan Rue, but you got to be able to make this one count right here. You see him trying to pass it around, find the open man, even out wide. But yeah, phenomenal defense, but he takes the shot anyway, and he buckets it.
You already know, offense sells tickets, but defense wins games.
That's
so
true.
you got to pay attention to that.
It's halftime right now, netted up at 31 apiece, and it's great because you saw momentum shifts throughout the course of those first 2 quarters. Tommy got the first little bit of lead, Dan Rue took it back, then he got the lead, then Tommy took it back, and right there at the very end, Nappy Boy Gaming, they were able to get that last bucket and tie it up.
Listen, it is super serious and it's super quiet right now. I gotta check. Audience, are y'all good? Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Listen, I had to check. I know we got these 2 competitors that are in the zone right now. It seems like the audience is in the zone
I was just
too.
about to say the same thing.
They got 2 full quarters out. They kind of was able to kind of download, feel how their opponent was playing versus one another. And not only can you make those matchups, you could sub in players, but you can also change the way the coaching style and the tempo is actually run.
I think we just saw Dan Rue do an off-ball pressure, which is probably a way for him to step up his defense.
Yeah, so now here's going to be a major factor. You see Porzingis? Porzingis is going to be the deciding factor on how the rest of this game is going to go. They got to clamp down on Porzingis.
Are you sure? Are you just saying that because he used to be a Knicks?
He said 50-50.
I like that. I like that.
But you have a point, though, because he's been taking a lot of his threes with Tatum.
Yeah.
Not necessarily Porzingis, not necessarily Derek White. So he has open opportunities if he could just find them.
Each quarter is its own game within the game.
Yeah.
So you got to play smart each quarter.
You got a Boston timeout right now. So that's something he can actually utilize to sub out KD with the Boston timeout.
Yes.
Does he do it? Might be a different question, but we're already seeing a little bit of a lead for Hall Pass Gaming. Has been diminished. Nappy Boy Gaming trying to make a little comeback here late in the 3rd quarter.
It's amazing looking at T-Pain and Bryce Hall's face. They look completely different right now. They are locked in and in the zone. They want their team to win.
All the fun and games are over from the start of the show.
Literally. Literally. Oh, go back up. There.
Yes.
There we go. So
Off the
now
backboard.
the pressure is really on Tommy and the Boston Celtics right now. They got to score right now because if they don't, the momentum is going to be in Dan's favor, and I'm okay with that.
I mean, this is a close competition. I think we just saw that the most lead that we saw in the game was about a 6-point lead. And, you know, 6 point ain't that much because we've seen how quickly a game can change in just a quarter.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Pop out. There we go. Boom! Sometimes you gotta pop out and show them. Let's go, baby!
I
That's
feel
what
like
I'm talking
that's
about.
been at least 6 to 8 unanswered points right now from Dan Rue. There's been at least 1 turnover, 2 missed opportunities out of Tommy and the Celtics. He needs to start to pick up the pace because he was in the lead. He was the one that was in the lead, and now that the second half is coming, it's not the time to throw it away.
So I have a question for you two. I mean, this is not even just for 2K. I think this is just for games in general. Like, how important is it to be patient?
Oh my gosh, it's everything. Like, people too many times think about winning for the moment, not thinking about the long game. You gotta win. If you want to win forever, you gotta think of the long game, and it requires patience. Competition is the thief of joy. Focus on your journey, not everybody else is what they do. It's looking good, man. It's looking good. This is a great game. But I'm telling you, ooh, that's how you set the tone, baby.
Got that
That's how
shot.
you come out the 4th quarter setting the tone.
Drew Holiday, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what I'm saying? Just got the gold medal, too.
Yes, he did.
Oh,
Big
he
old back
answered
dancing.
it.
He
Gentlemen,
answered it.
Listen, gentlemen, 4th quarter may be a shooting game. We were seeing more of an inside game with the last 3 quarters, but I think it may be coming down to shots today.
You might be right.
It goes back to what you guys were talking about being patient as well. This is going to be very, very quick for these guys in these next 3 minutes and 20 seconds. So you have to make sure that you're not forcing those opportunities in a tie game. Yeah, look at that
So-
off-ball pressure right now on the Devin Booker.
Exactly. Oh!
Oh my monster
That was
jam!
crazy.
I mean, that off the blood pressure did not stop.
That was crazy. Oh my God.
Listen,
A minute 42.
honestly, if I was them, I would either foul, take this timeout, regroup, really figure out what is the best strategy, because one of them has to get ahead. They have to force a turnover to win. I really think this can get into overtime, gentlemen. Fatigue, it definitely impacts shooting, right? Like,
Yeah,
the more
absolutely.
tired you are in NBA2K, the harder it is to shoot or even go green.
Oh, get that out of here.
gosh.
Get that out. I told you don't bring that up in here, son. Yeah.
4.7 on the clock, though. 4.7 seconds on the shot clock.
Shoot.
Not a lot of
Shoot.
time. Out wide for three.
Oh,
He misses it. Oh, no.
That's crazy.
Still got time
Let's
on
go.
the clock. Drive it
KD
down with
got the
KD. Gotta stop this guy.
Oh my gosh.
Open
Oh my
shot
gosh.
for the
Oh!
He trades it from
Let's
downtown.
The
Dan
pressure.
is in the zone right now. Let's get it.
I think this is going to be over.
Yeah, it is. You see him get the desperate
That's
shot
it.
from downtown. He knows it's kind of his only hope because he also needs to leave time left to either get a foul or get the ball back some way or another. And this is where Dan Rue's going to take a slide. He might shoot one. Salt in the
Yeah,
wounds.
just to be disrespectful.
Yeah, salt in the
Just
wound.
to be disrespectful, he's going to take a last shot. Let's go.
There we go. Dan Rue. Nappy Boy Gaming with the first win of Global Gaming League.
Wow.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, hit him with the Billy Rock. Hit him with the Billy.
Hey.
You were complaining all day that you wanted to play a different game, but you stepped up with 2K and you whipped some ass. What were you thinking about that made you stop complaining and be able to actually play the game well and defeat Hall Pass Gaming?
I just had to lock in, you know what I'm saying? It's been a while since I played 2K, but you know, T-Pain brought the WD-40 over there and got the rust off real quick. We had to get it, we got it, you know, we did what we had to do, you feel me?